And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, Spencer Strider.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
And now up for Washington, James Wood. The pitch. Foul ball there. Now 1-1.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Strider deals. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Abrams.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. One out, base is empty. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Josh Bell in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Nationals gone in order. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. And that's in there at the knees. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. Oh, 1 now. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Here's Matt Olson down. That one's in there. Strike 1. Gore certainly has electric stuff. Considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Late on that fastball.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
That one missed.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
1 down, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Hassel has this one sized up, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves.
Junior.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Two outs, base is empty. The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Hassel ranging back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Paul DeJong. DeJong, in his 8th season, 31 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Strider back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a pitch. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Now move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. He's got it. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Up now for Washington, Dalen Lyle. On the ground, could be two. Albies over to second, over to first, safe. Here's the rookie right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Number 3, Dylan
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Right down the chute, that's strike one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
And Acuna able to make the grab. So one left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Michael Harris the second.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Marcel.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Gonna count 1-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin digs in now. Hit in the air left field. Lyle. And there's two down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
And here comes Ozzy Albies to the dish. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Two outs. And a strike. In the dirt, blocked. 2-1 now. That one the other way. Cruz pulls it down, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Riley Adams.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Inside, and the count is 2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Robert.
Here's a speed threat.
Hassel.
Robert Hassel the third. That one at the knees for a strike. Fought off foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Wood now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the ground, Olsen handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nationals go quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. That one fouled off.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
And the 0-2. Got him. And there's one down. And next for Atlanta, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
The left fielder,
really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Alvarez stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Grounded to third. Could be two. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Clips the corner, strike one.
That's a ball.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hassel drops into the glove, and that is that. Braves strand one, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Atlanta, start of the fourth. Now here is C.J. Abrams. That one outside, and that's ball one.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Josh Bell. His first at bat was a strikeout. Strider picks over, and he's back in there. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Laser could be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Paul DeYoung. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That catches the corner.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Runner at second, nobody out. Strider checks the runner. Bell back in on a dive. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one ripped. That's back there. Long gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed.
Inside.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Short hop liner handled it short, and they get the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one almost got him.
1-0.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. To the right side. Albies over to first in time. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Cruz.
2 down, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Flied to right his first time. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, catcher Riley.
And here is Riley Adams. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Laboring here. about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna there. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Braves, the center fielder,
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves,
Harris.
And he's already singled in this game. That clips the corner. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
One down, base is empty. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Now batting,
Marcell
the designated
Ozuna
hitter,
coming up to hit.
Oh,
Step off, throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hassel snags it. 2 away now.
He was all over that fastball right there.
Now
I'll tell you what, if he gets
catcher,
under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So digging in, Drake Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. That's in there. 0-2 now. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. Squirts away a little bit. So now two on and two outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has
The
life.
batter, number one.
Here is
second
Ozzie
baseman,
Albies up to hit.
Ozzie
He's 0 for 1.
Albies.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Harris at second. Baldwin on at first with 2 down. And there's a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. 2 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off for the
ready now
Nationals,
for the 5th
the center
inning.
fielder,
Here's the center
Robert
fielder, Robert Hassel
Hassel.
III. A new pitcher in the game, Dane Dunning.
Now pitching
Just
for
trying
the
to keep
Braves.
this one close here, and this is
Number
where a
34.
bullpen can give their players a chance to
Yay.
fight back into the game.
Dunning.
That one hit to right. Acuna sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball
Now
game.
batting, designated hitter, James
So the
Wood.
batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, James Wood. 0 for 2 in this one. And a big swing and a miss. Wood,
ball.
22 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pickoff throw. Abrams gets back easily. Josh Bell at the plate now. In the air, left field, down the line, brings it in, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Ha-Sung Kim. to work. And misses inside.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Way high there, and it's 2-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
So up next, Nacho Alvarez Jr. A single his first time. That one not close. Ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Snags it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 7, Jurickson.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty with 2 away. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. In for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a quick out, number 1.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Garcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now at the plate, Dalen Lyle. First pitch, and he just misses. Garcia, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground, might be two. Glove flip to second, onto Olsen. That's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves 1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jackson Rutledge.
Now pitching for
Still
Washington.
a lot of game left, and this game
Number
could go
79.
either way. So this is a big
Jackson
opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
For the Braves,
3, 4,
right
5
fielder,
due up
Ronald
for the home team.
Acuna
Now in for the Braves,
Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. And he grounds one back up the middle. One up, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Michael Harris II. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back there. And that ball is out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Drake.
Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Nats, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. That one ripped, but foul. Swings through that one for strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
And now the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. Breaking ball inside.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strike.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Clayton Beeter.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up for the
one-run game. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Albies.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim next up for the Braves. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Number 45, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 50 getting cranked up as well. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
Now
Nice
batting,
job of the pitcher to bear
67.
down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And there's the strike.
Just a bit tardy
No
there.
ball.
Not sure
One
if
strike.
he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Fastball is outside. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He has a
1-2.
tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's down and
That's
in.
the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. That is the inning. So they make short work of them there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves 2. Ready to begin the
Leading off for
8th.
the Nationals,
Now here
the
is
designated
James
hitter,
Wood.
James Wood.
Dunning back to work. That
Strike
one
one.
finds the zone, and it's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Oh, 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Up the middle. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J.
Now it's going to be
Abrams.
C.J. Abrams. There's the strike. Dunning checks on first. Wood back easily. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball.
Wood
2 strikes.
aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. Wood into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the
Now
pitch,
batting,
if
the
it's
first
down,
baseman,
that's your
Josh
best chance of doing
Bell.
anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Strike one. Inside move to second.
Safe,
Wood
he's in.
dives back in safely. One out and a runner at second. That's inside. And now it's even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dane Dunning won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
New
Braves.
pitcher coming on, the veteran, Tyler Kinley.
45.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right
Kinley.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball one there. That's to third. Alvarez tosses to first, and that will end the inning. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, number 50.
Well,
Now
the best relievers love the
Washington.
opportunity to come in and protect
Number
the tight
50.
lead late in the ball game.
DJ
Some of them are just
Kool-Aid.
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Profar in now, takes ball one off the plate. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. 2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Here is Matt Olson.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That clips the zone. 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Misses off the plate. 1-1. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending
The
on
right
social
fielder,
media
number
later
13,
on, but it's still
Ronald
important to execute it to
Acuna
perfection.
Jr.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one hammered. Hits the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Harris II. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that is the third out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Fly ball center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Towards first, Olsen. A flip to the pitcher covering, 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Dylan Cruz.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. 1 for 3. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1. This one in the air. Olsen makes the catch, inning over. Offense held in check there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jose A. Ferrer.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Marcell Ozuna. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Ripped on a line. And that one is out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and we are tied. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Baldwin in the box now. Takes strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line, and that's a base hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. A switch hitter batting right. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jose A. Ferrer departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Mason Thompson into the game.
Number 71, Mason Thompson.
First and second, no outs. Kim, the next to hit. That's in for a strike. Winning run on second, no one out. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third. Across is the winning run, and the Braves walk it off and win it 4-3.
Well, you come into the 9th inning down. First, you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These players knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see a team find a way to win, and that's what they did today.
Four-3, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.